Welcome to this Sugar CRM video. Today, we're going to define CRM and talk about what it can do for you. You may already know that those letters stand for Customer Relationship Management. But what does Customer Relationship Management mean? When most people hear CRM, they think of software or technology, but don't forget, it all starts with the customer. Not just one customer, but hopefully many customers as your business grows larger. But before each of those became a customer, they were a prospect or a lead, or a contact with some information about them, a name, phone number, email address, and information that might influence your sales process, such as their title or how far along they are in the process of buying your product. There are several different types of activities that occur in order to earn someone's business. Through these activities, such as meetings, phone conversations, or emails, you often gather more information about their company, or information regarding the contact's role in the decision-making process. Not only do you communicate with the contact through these common interactions, but you also communicate with other people within your organization, such as pre-sales support, your boss, or accounting. This contact is usually associated with a company. For each company you work with, you may have more than one contact. You will also be managing information not only at the contact level, but at the company level. You may wish to track various documents, past or concurrent sales opportunities, and other forms of communication or useful information about that company from a central system of record. Remember that while you're doing all of this, you're collaborating with your colleagues. It is likely that you're not the only person who needs to view all of this information. Not only do you need to store it somewhere, but you'll have to worry about the accuracy of the different versions different people may own. Many of us already keep our contacts in some sort of system, all the way from business cards and paper, to a more advanced yet simple approach such as saving it on your smartphone where it is more accessible and easily editable, to more sophisticated ways of saving your information and communicating such as Outlook. When using a tool like Outlook, you're tracking emails as well as setting up meetings and appointments. You may opt to create some Excel sheets to organize your data and to track information. You may even create some reports in Excel to measure your sales and marketing. Your company still may have multiple different versions of the data. There may also still be more information about the company or individual that you're not tracking during the sale, not to mention what happens before or after that sale. So let's talk about some of the benefits a CRM implementation brings to an organization. What can a CRM implementation do for you? Before we start thinking about that, think of your existing business process. What does that mean? While it may not be automated by technology, your company already has a process or a system in place that guides how the prospects are distributed to sales reps. There are also methods to acquire those prospects or leads. Your marketing department generates some activities in an effort to transform leads into customers. Once you have customers in place, you may create or provide some services or support around them. Each of these departments has its own process. Your company also has a process for making them work together. But how can you measure the effectiveness of this process and make it better? Let's start by talking about sales. Instead of viewing sales as the center for all activities of your company, think of the customer as the central focus. CRM is about attracting and retaining customers. Marketing's activities are about generating prospects or leads and ultimately customers. A CRM implementation allows you to capture information about people who visit your website or come in through other promotional activities in one centralized location, where the handoff to sales is automated and efficient. A CRM system also allows you to automate the processes you have in place, from the sales stages your sales reps go through to manager approvals to logging all communication between reps and customers. CRM enables your customer service reps to have all that information available when bringing new customers on board. Happy customers means repeated business, which is the most efficient kind of sales. Not only are each of your departments working more efficiently, but your departments are working more efficiently together with one centralized view of the customer. CRM allows you to gather and manage all of this valuable information in one place. So, what are some of the challenges a CRM implementation can help you with? Let's talk about process. How are your sales conducted? How does your marketing department gather information and hand it off to sales? What is the escalation process for a customer's open case? Think about what your process is. Do you have it defined in one place? If so, think about how you can measure its effectiveness. Reporting across the organization, for example, will help you prioritize your activities and increase your revenue. Are your departments communicating with each other? Are members of each department collaborating efficiently and correctly? Does it take too long to close a sales deal? Lack of collaboration on a departmental and organizational level can lead to confusion and longer sales cycles. In addition, lack of visibility across departments or within the managerial hierarchy of any department will lead to the same results. Implementing CRM gives you the tools to manage, measure, and improve your processes. Creating workflow rules, for example, ensures that your sales reps follow specific stages throughout the sales cycle. CRM allows visibility across departments and can help you track your marketing efforts all the way through closing a deal, and can even manage post-sales support. When using CRM, a sales rep can more easily share information with the different departments, which may contribute to a much faster sales cycle. Not only are you tracking how you're spending your money on marketing efforts or what's happening during a sale, but CRM collaboration tools such as reports allow you to measure your efforts so you're making more money faster and more efficiently. Ultimately, CRM helps you attract and retain customers. Think about how you're doing this today. And think about how the technology will support you in enforcing and improving your process. The combination of your process, your people, and your technology is your successful CRM implementation. Thanks for watching this video. Please be sure to browse the rest of our online resources or give us a call with any questions you may have.
A lot of people use MailChimp for their email marketing. Different kinds of people. Marketing execs, consultants, artists, musicians. In fact, with almost 500,000 people signed up as MailChimp customers, we figure there are almost 500,000 different kinds of people using it. Companies and big brands don't use web applications. People do. So we made sure to design it so that it works for everybody. MailChimp is a do-it-yourself tool. And we think the people who want to use our product are the ones who get things done. We made MailChimp easy to use because we know not everybody is a designer or a programmer, but everybody wants to make emails that make them look like they are. But our users know that it's not just the way an email looks that matters, it's providing their subscribers with content that appeals to them. MailChimp users see their subscribers as people, not just lists of email addresses, and they like to get to know them. That's why we introduced Faces and Social Pro, so that MailChimp looks and feels more like the social networks that it connects you with. We also made MailChimp go where you go, because work happens everywhere. You never know when you're going to meet someone, make a connection, or have to report to the boss. And since so many different people use MailChimp, we figured we'd need to provide a support staff that performs to the same high standards as everything else we make. MailChimp is a lot of things to a lot of people, but it's one thing to everybody. It's a more human way of connecting through email. Easy, fun, powerful. That's MailChimp.